Sometimes you got to fight them up in this dog, man. You know how they wear bonnets now?
Yeah.
My grandmother used to wear panties on her head.
So it's dead fly juice on the fly swatter, and she hits you in the eye with it, and you walking around with pink eye.
Open up the oven, pull out a hot ass sweet potato, drop it in your bag and all your candy up, man.
Who else can blend comedy and death?
That's a very different combination.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm comedian Shuler King, and welcome to my podcast, To Laugh at Death. I got my player partner here, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I have my big brother right here, man, Mr. Big Mo Dixon, comedian extraordinary. What's up?
My man Shuler, man.
What's
We go
up
back
with
a
you,
long way, boy.
Yes, we do. We do. We do go back a good little
long
way.
man.
Good little way, man. Old Columbus, South Carolina, comedy house. You know what I'm saying? So for those people who don't know, or everybody who doesn't know,
Right.
let me know. You know, you can tell everybody else how you got started in this comedy game. What was the beginning?
Beginning of my comedy game, I was in the military. I was in the United States Navy, you know,
Right.
and I've been funny my whole life, but I didn't know how to be no comedian and shit like that, you know. And I was stationed over in Hawaii, and they used to, and that was about the time Def Jam was really getting off the road.
Yeah.
And they were sending those cats over to Hickam Air Force Base to do shows and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
And man, went to the show, man, Bruce and Earthquake and all of them came over there and they was killing it, man. And my partner was telling me, man, you ought to, you know, I'm like, man, that shit I say is funny to y'all, you know, it ain't funny to them. And I ain't different. It is, you know. and I tell people that all the time. People tell me I should be a comedian. Man, it's work to this thing, man.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it's craft.
And it just so happened it was a dude over in Hawaii named Bo Irvine, you know, and he had he was teaching people how to become comedians and stuff. So I went down there to check it out, and I'm thinking, you know, he didn't want us coming out there just telling jokes and stuff. He was showing us how to move the mic. I didn't know it was a technique to moving mic and how stuff like that. And so, you know, he was showing us, you know, what all we need to do, and I got into it. And man, when they say do 3 minutes,
Oh yeah.
like I said, I've been funny my whole life, but I ain't know how to put no set together.
Yeah.
Man, 3 minutes seemed like 2 hours, man. But once you learn it, he showed you the techniques. He showed me the techniques and all that kind of, and it kind of added to what I already had and stuff like that. And from there, it kind of shot off, man.
Yeah, man. That's good. See, we met at the Comedy House. Steve.
Yeah, Comedy House in
You
Columbia.
know what I'm saying? To me, what I always say, you know what I'm saying, it was like the Comedy House, when we were around there, that was like the heyday.
The heyday.
To me, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
mhm.
it was a Tuesday through Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we were just like, you know, I know for me, I was broke as hell. So
Oh yeah, we
being
all
able-
were.
Yeah,
We
so
all were.
being able to work from Tuesday to
Through
Sunday,
Sunday.
and, you know, get paid for all that plus sell merchandise and all that stuff.
Right,
Man,
right.
shit, I was living the dream.
Oh yeah,
You know
oh
what
yeah.
I'm saying? At that particular point, man, you know, we had some interesting characters
Oh,
around, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Around there, you know, shout out to Skip G.
Skip
You
G.
know what I mean? Shout out to Timmy Tim, you know what I'm saying? We will rest in peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To a few other cats, man. But yeah, so-
Especially Mr. Wiggum.
yeah,
You know, the Comedy
Mr.
House
Wiggum.
owner. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, God rest his soul, you know.
Yeah, man. That's your phone? I wonder what the
Hey
hell
y'all,
that was.
I'm recording live right now.
Yeah.
Y'all got to come. Now that's my Ring doorbell. I thought I had the volume all the way down on that thing. But let's keep going. Let's keep talking
See,
about that.
You always do, you always do some, that's that OG shit, man. That's the shit I be talking about. See?
I need to turn this thing
This
all the
is
way
OG
on,
shit
man.
right here, man. Is it somebody at the door?
Yeah, somebody at the door
Oh my God.
trying to sell me that extended warranty and shit like
Man.
that, man.
Shit is hilarious, bro. It don't matter what the hell's going
Yeah,
on.
but it's
man.
all the way off now. It's all the way off.
Nah. I was just saying, you remind me, man, Mo, you reminded me of somebody that used to work at the funeral home that he never knew how to turn his phone off.
Uh-huh.
Like for real, we was doing a funeral. You know what I'm saying? We at the funeral, we working the funeral, man, and somebody kept calling his ass, and he had one of them cell phones first of all, it was a flip phone. That was like, I don't even know where he found it. It was one of them phones that you buy at the gas station.
Right.
It was like big and bulky, but it was a flip phone. It looked like one of them phones.
One of them Nokias.
Yeah, like one of them phones Zach Morris had at Saved by the Bell. It was a big ass flip phone or whatever, and it just kept ringing. And like we were in the funeral, and the phone went off, and then his phone. I don't know what it is about gas station phone. Phone loud as shit, and he was like, "Dee." Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. And he put it down. The phone rang again, and instead of turning it off or turning it down, he "Dee." I'm sorry. Like he did that.
This was
like,
during the funeral.
yes, during the funeral. He's sitting back there with us. And we can't say he ain't with us because he got damn same suit on. We got like, Mr. Myers, please turn that damn phone off. He's like, I don't know how to turn the phone off. So, how the hell you don't know how to turn the damn phone off? No, man. But yeah, bro, I was just wanted to make sure I got that background. So, you know, the gist of what we do.
Oh yeah.
We talk about, you know, funny stories about people who passed away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can get into it. You sent me a couple of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The first one you want to talk about was your mother-in-law.
Yeah, you know, I've been married a couple of times, bro. You know.
Oh, okay,
And I've been fortunate enough to have some cool mother-in-laws, man. You know.
When you say a couple, you mean two?
Well, see, we ain't got to get in all that, you know, but
okay.
yeah.
All right.
But
cool.
it's been three though.
It's
been three.
It's three. Okay. Yeah. That's I do it. Cause I know you. I know when you say a couple, it's probably more. You know. I know how men are. I mean, no.
About them wives and stuff, and you know, and I know what people think when they say, "Man, you been married and divorced 3 times." Yeah, there's something wrong with them women. Cause goddamn it, wasn't me.
Yeah, you know, just because you the common denominator.
Yeah, I'm the common denominator. There,
yeah, okay.
You know, and being in Hawaii, you know, I got married over my wife. She was Hawaiian, you know, and
hold on, you had a Hawaiian wife?
Yeah.
You never told me that.
Well, it never came up because you met my now wife and I.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you right. Okay.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I met the wife you got now.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. You always struck me as a one and done kind of guy.
Yeah, and like I said, there was something wrong with that, man. It wasn't me, man.
Oh, okay.
You know, they ain't like my girlfriend, so just little shit, you know. It could deal with. You know, yeah, but
so, wait a minute. We gonna get you. We got to go back.
Go back to this.
So, can we talk about the first wife?
Oh yeah. We can talk about all of them, man.
Yeah, all right, cool. What happened with the first wife?
First wife, man. You know, being in the military, being in the Navy, man. You know,
lonely and horny.
We were young, man, and
okay.
And shit, man, I ain't never met so many beautiful women in my life, you know, because the Navy, you travel, man. You go to these countries like the Philippines, Thailand, Australia, and stuff like that. You know, I was an average dude in high school, you know, but man, when them women approach you, you know, and I ain't never been with 2 and 3 women at a time, and I had to go for it, bro, you know.
All right, I don't want to get too far into it because I know you're married now. When you said you never been with 2 or 3, you talking about dating.
No. Like right now, you know, orgy style. Yeah. And see, and I never had that opportunity, so I had to take it, bro. You know.
Well, wait a minute. I asked you. Wait a minute.
It is, bro.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I asked you about your wife.
I said, hold on. But see, I'm trying to.
So now I'm scared to ask you, is this how you met your wife?
No. You said what happened with the first one. I'm leading. This is what happened.
Because I don't want to, assume nothing. I asked you about your first wife, and you started talking about orgies.
It's orgies, yeah. And see what happened, you know, like I say, never been in that kind of environment with women. Like I just got butt wild young, didn't know nothing,
so
man.
You were married.
Yeah.
But you also, while you were married, you had opportunities to have orgies.
Quite a few of them. Quite a few of them, yeah.
They get involved in a lot of Filipino orgies?
Filipino, Thailand, Australia. I got them all right here. Yeah, man.
I got it documented right here.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And apparently, your wife just,
Yeah, and like I say, being in the military, man, we went on quite a few deployments, man. So first 2 years of our marriage, man, I was probably home maybe 2-3 months, because once you get home, you're out there again and shit like that, So it was, but we still cool to this day, though. We cool to this day,
So she understood.
Yeah. But I still don't think she should have burned our fucking house down, though. But but she understood.
Yeah, well, you was married to left eye. That's what's up. That's hilarious. Okay, so y'all had a misunderstanding
I had a misunderstanding
about the orgies.
I understood it. She didn't get it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I get understand it now. Did she whoop your ass?
No, she just burned the house down.
She burned the house
burned
down.
The house
I
down,
thought you were joking. She really burned the damn house down.
See, but she was more disrespectful because I think she should have woke me up before she left the house.
Hold on. Yeah. Wait a minute. I ain't know. First of all, I didn't know that there was a respectful way to burn somebody's house down.
You know,
wake you up. Look, I'm just letting you know. I'm getting ready to burn this motherfucking house down.
Because when, she was at work, and I was like, I just went to sleep, man, and came home, man. She burned the house down, She saw the other girl laying in the bed and shit.
Oh,
could have woke us up.
Oh,
could have woke us up, man.
Bruh, it's always this. This is always every time we have a conversation. There's always
find out something new.
There's always a curveball. Mm-hmm. Every time we go over this story, there's a new detail. You add a new detail. You said she burned the house down, and then it's like, oh, she could have woke me up. So you was in there sleep, and I'm picturing you in there sleep by yourself. You know what I'm saying? No, she came in the house, saw you in the bed with another woman or women. Because you emphasized on these orgies.
Yeah, because she was tripping, she was telling me, you shouldn't be eating, you shouldn't be eating crackers in bed. Shouldn't be. I was like, baby, quit tripping, quit. She said, don't be eating crackers in bed. Thinking you get crumbs and shit all over the place, but it wasn't the crackers she thought I was talking about. Hey, get these goddamn women out of my So,
all right, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, she should have burned that damn house. Yeah, she should have started in the bedroom. Yeah. She was respectful.
Yeah, she was respectful.
If she didn't start that fire right there where your ass was at, she was actually respectful.
I thought I was smelling some gas, when I was laying there.
First gas, next ass.
Yep.
That's it. All right, so then that's the first wife.
Yeah, that was first wife.
Okay. Now, what was the first wife black?
Yeah, she was black. Everybody was black.
Everybody was black.
Okay. After the Hawaiian,
So you were consistent.
I was consistent.
So wait a minute.
First wife was black, and then the second wife was Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what happened with the Hawaiian wife?
Now that wasn't my fault.
Well, the first one wasn't your fault either.
Yeah, no, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
but check it out. But getting back to my mother-in-law with the
No, we not talking about hell no. No, we gonna get back to the mother-in-law. I'm trying to get. What happened, man?
Well, you see, now I done been in the military 12 years by now, you know, and so I done settled down, that wild mode wasn't there no more, and shit like that, man. So I done settled down and stuff, and so right before I'm getting ready to transfer. Matter of fact, I'm about to retire, and come back to the States and stuff like that, and so I was gonna send her back here because my plan was to come back to, South Carolina because the cost of living and stuff, with retirement, it'll be easy and stuff. And plus I was wanting to, trans into my comedy.
Yeah.
So what the plan was when time for me to retire, a year out, was 6 months out, gonna send her ahead, here to South Carolina while I wrap everything up in Hawaii and come back and stuff like that. And so I did that and it came back, and I was wanting to get on a cheaper apartment because they were paying us good, they pay you good money, when you got a spouse living away from you. So I was wanting to get like a cheap apartment here.
Yeah.
Something like $400-500 a month or whatever. But she was one of them gated, And I understand because she's from Hawaii, now she in the state. Okay, we catered to me. Now I'm paying something like $1,300 a month. Paying for cable, bought her a brand new car and everything.
Yeah.
Now, while I'm over there taking care of business, she done found somebody else. Well, somebody done found her.
Oh, man.
Don't you hate when a motherfucker cheat on you and shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Man, she done found somebody, and she was telling.
That is the most evil laugh. Like, why would you laugh like that? Like he like to hear about people suffering.
Yeah,
like, what kind of shit?
Yeah, she found somebody. And she told me she met a friend. She said Michelle. So I'm thinking Michelle. But Michelle ended up being a dude named Michael or whatever, But I didn't know this until after I got back home and stuff. And then when I get home, finally get home and everything, and get settled in and everything. And probably the day after, she felt some kind of way and stuff like that. She said, "So you gonna still do this comedy thing?" I said, "Oh, that's my dream. I'm here. I'm right at the cusp of it and stuff like that."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, you're in the military. You travel all the time. You was gone and stuff, and comedy's gonna get you on the road." I'm like, Why are we arguing and fussing about?" So after about 3 days, that you could feel something, man. I'm like, "What the hell going on?" And so she said, "Well, I got to think. I don't know if I can." She said, "I don't know if I can do this." She said, "I'm gonna go stay with Michelle for." I'm like, "Well, go the fuck stay with Michelle then." And then I said, "Well, let me get my partner," because I knew where she worked at and everything. I'm like, it just don't sound right,
Yeah.
And so, I said, "Well, let me use my partner to come and ride up, because if I roll up there in my car, she'll know what it was, and I follow her from work, because I ain't know where Michelle lived." Well, Michael opened the door. I'm like, "Oh, okay. That's what the fuck this is right here." But what I did, I did all the things, because I done retired, I didn't want to get half my retirement pay and stuff like this. So I had a documented picture, everything to where she couldn't get. But they learned, because I'm a good man now, because you learn. You learn as you go. I'm a good man.
Now.
Yeah, I'm good now. Now,
what I mean? You're not big orgy mo.
No,
Yeah,
no.
nah, you ain't
Yeah,
big mo orgy Dixon. You know what I'm saying?
That's behind me now.
Yeah,
That's behind me now.
Yeah, they right over there.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
But I got all that, but her family still love me to death, man. They love me, and I love them, And but my mother-in-law, man, she.
Yeah, let's talk about you.
Man,
was this her mother?
Yeah, this is her. This is her mom.
The
This is her
Hawaiian
mom.
girl
Yeah.
mother. Okay, all right. Let's talk about her.
Yeah, she's passed now, but she she loved her son-in-law, man. Cause I used to do for him. And Hawaii, you've been to Hawaii. You did some shows and things.
Nah, I ain't never been. Me and Courtney went over there one time. We ain't like it.
Well, yeah. I guess you had to really be there to enjoy it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what happened, in Hawaii, they kind of got a swag like us, But they got a language they call. You ever hear pidgin? Pidgin is like our slang, what up and all this kind of. Pidgin. They call it pidgin,
No.
The words that they use, what you think it is, don't mean the same. Like being black people, they'll call them popolo. You hear popolo, I ain't know what and marijuana is pakalolo. I knew what pakalolo, because they always say.
They call us popolo?
Popolo.
They call marijuana pakalolo.
And marijuana is pakalolo. But I used to hear pakalolo a whole lot, because when I first met my wife, when I met her family, it was always, man, they do gatherings pretty much every weekend. And she said, "Yeah, this is my aunt, this is my uncle, this is my aunt, this is my uncle." I met about 15 uncles and 16 aunts and shit. Like, what the heck?
A lot of fucking going on.
But what it is, as a respect to elders, they call them auntie and uncle, even if they're not.
Just like us.
Yeah, just like that's what I'm saying. Pidgin, it's a slang, but it means something totally different. And I hear a lot of, when I'm meeting a lot of them, they say, "Oh, he polo." I'm like, "Wow, your kinfolk think I smoke weed."
Right. Well, I'm trying to because you said pigeon, and that's the bird.
That's a bird, but
so why the hell they call it?
It was called that before I even got over there. So
I give y'all a side note. You know how they release the doves at the funeral? Those usually ain't doves, those pigeons.
They pigeon, just spray paint them, or they be albino or some shit like that.
I'm not lying. Those damn pigeons.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want y'all to know that. So,
I've seen on the video some dude squeeze one to death.
Yeah, I almost did that myself. That's another story. So okay, so more about your mother-in-law. I just want to give you that side note.
Yeah, but my mother-in-law, oh man, and it wasn't nothing I would do for her. She was always good to me, and she talked. The way she pronounced this thing, like she couldn't say vinegar. And she used to make me these pickled cucumbers. Man, she could make the hell out of these pickled cucumbers. Because I go pick up on the weekend, she stay with us and stuff like that. She said, "You want some pickled cucumbers?" I said, "Yeah, ma'am, yes, ma'am." She said, I don't have no vinegar. And I'm like, vinegar. She called vinegar. She can't say vinegar. She called it vinegar. So she said, take me to the store, you know, so we're gonna go to the store. We go to the store and everything.
Nah, I'm thinking about her going to the store and saying, I'm here to get some vinegar. And you standing up there.
I'm trying to get there.
People just see your black ass standing there and say, oh, vinegar. Vinegar.
Yeah, but see what happened was we actually went to the store and everything, me, her, and my wife and stuff like that. We shopping and stuff, and she went one aisle over, and she says, I can't find the vinegar. I said, I'm over here with her, Ma. And my wife here, but she said, you know she can't say it. And stuff. I'm like, well, you know, I just like messing with her and stuff like that, man.
Well, I mean, well, hell, you gotta tell.
You got to make the best of what you got, you know.
Vinegar. I never even thought about saying vinegar like that.
Vinegar, yeah, that's exactly how she used to pronounce it, vinegar. And you know, that's what I love to call it, vinegar now.
I don't, you know, in my heart, I don't think that she starts saying that until you married her daughter.
Yeah. Yeah,
we got to get away with saying it some kind of way.
Yeah, you know, we got away with just letting them say the N word. Nice, you got to cut that V out too.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. All right.
You
cool.
know, and like I said, in pidgin, you know, things don't. You think they mean one thing, but it's totally different. You know, even like a Burger King drive-through, we go through the Burger King drive-through, and I ordered my little value meal, and I asked Mom what she wants. She says, let me get the number 2, but tell him I want the mayonnaise choke.
Hold on.
Said, tell him I want the mayonnaise choke.
Number 2 with a mayonnaise choke.
With mayonnaise choke. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna tell them to choke.
Mayonnaise choke.
I said, I'm not gonna, that's what I said, I'm not gonna tell them to choke your mayonnaise. She said, no, tell them I want my mayonnaise choke. What it means, choke means a lot. But I didn't know that. I said, and on that second order, they want the mayonnaise choke. And the girl said, okay, can we do something else? I said, okay. I'm like, well, okay, on that first order, I want y'all to slap the shit out of them fries then, you know. Like, what the fuck is choke? You know. But you learn this shit as you go, you know. I said, choke? I'm not going to tell them to choke your mayonnaise, you know.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, that's what it means. And I come to find out, you know, choke means a lot. Tell them to choke them with mayonnaise. I'm like, oh. And then we're eating it, you know, going down the road. Oh, Lord, this burger broke the mouth. Broke the mouth. Your mouth broke? Oh, we about to get fucking paid. Broke the mouth means so delicious. But I didn't know it meant delicious. You know, you broke your mouth. We about to go get paid. I'm gonna get a lawyer, dial all nines or something.
But you know what? I don't want to judge because then it's kind of like when we say, oh, you put your foot in it.
That's exact. There you go.
So it's comparative, dog. But
that's what I was saying. Pidgin is like our slang, but it means something totally different and shit like that, man. You know.
I ain't never heard nobody say, "I want the mayonnaise."
I want my mayonnaise choke.
And then you added to it and say, "Well, slap the shit."
Yeah,
out
on that first order, yeah, slap the shit out of them fries. You know, let's see, y'all were being violent back there with the food and shit. You know.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
So you talk about what about your great grandmother?
My great grandmother Maddie, man. You know, I was fortunate. I was fortunate enough to not just have my grandparents, but she was my great grandmother. You know.
Yeah.
And what I remember about her most is, she was the first funeral I ever went to. You know. Oh. And she was short in stature and everything. You know, and always wore an apron. You know,
even if she wasn't in the kitchen.
Even if she wasn't in the kitchen, except on Sundays when she went to church. And I love to say on Sunday because she had the purest white hair. You know, I didn't know it was gray, but it was so white and it was so pretty. But I never saw it all the time because you know how they wear bonnets now?
Yeah.
My grandmother used to wear panties on her head. They all did, man. They country folk, man. They used to wear panties and had a hole.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they used to wear panties like bonnets, bro.
Stop, man. Stop, bro. Stop. All right.
Yep, they used to wear panties like bonnets, bro.
No, for real. No.
No.
You talking about pantyhose?
No. Panties.
Draws.
Panties, bro. Draws on the head like bonnets, bro.
Come on, man. I'm not about to sit up here and laugh at you. No.
I love my grandma. I wouldn't put nothing on her like that, man. But she wasn't the only one. All of them, you know, they used to all do it back in the day, man. From Columbia.
Columbia soccer, so
but see, my grandparents, they lived up in the Greenville area, up in Donald's, where it showed them little small towns up in there.
So they was walking around, all the old women were walking around wearing panties on
Yeah,
their
them
head?
young ones too.
The young panties.
Panties.
Were they still wearing the panties as drawers?
See, I don't know. I doubt if they had it. Do you know what like a
No, I don't know.
No,
They don't know when you ask them.
no. My sister and them used to have like a bow box, you know, where they put all their bows and all that shit in.
Okay, yeah.
So I think they would put that certain pair of panties, you know, somewhere separate. If they ain't wearing it on their head, it was somewhere separate. No,
So
it
they
wasn't.
have 2 sets of panties. these the ass panties, and these the head panties.
Panty bonnets.
And so I bet you'd be mad as hell if somebody washed all them panties together.
Or wash them together.
You throw all them in there together, you start riding. Bitch, I know damn well.
I know.
You
damn
ain't
well.
washed my ass panties, my head panties together.
Yeah, them my ass panties. You got them on your head and go snatch them off. Shut out.
I do believe
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, because of the time, that you would probably be able to tell the difference between the ass panties and head panties.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
sure.
and long as they knew, you know, that's all they got. They knew which ones was which.
Yeah.
But like I said, yeah, they used to wear panties on their head, man, like bonnets and stuff like that. But like I said, and I never really seen her whole head until like on a Sunday. She went. I said, man, grandma got some pretty hair. Cause I thought it was white hair, but you know, I didn't know about gray hair and stuff. But it was a pretty pure white and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna say none of the shit that I'm thinking right now. I'm not gonna say anything. I like as your friend, I'm not gonna say nothing as to what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, I love country folk, man. You know, and they did things a whole lot. Like I said, hers was the first funeral I ever went to, and it was only the one funeral home. It couldn't have been no bigger than, you know, your area right here. You know.
Yeah.
And people don't believe when I tell them this. They used to bring the bodies home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
yeah.
back
They used to
in the
bring,
day. Yeah.
They used to bring the bodies home.
Put them in the bed.
Put them. Or actually, they brought the whole casket and everything.
Okay,
you know,
well, I mean, yeah, they did, but even before that, they put them in the bed.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I only known that twice. I only seen it twice with my great grandmother Maddie and her sister. We used to call her Aunt Jen. Her name was Geneva, but they brought them back home, and the reason being because by it being such a small funeral home, you know, you couldn't put 3 and 4 because people were dying. You know, you had to put people somewhere. You know, so they take them home, and we had to spend the night there.
Yeah, that
You
was,
know?
people don't realize, like you say, we bring a casket to the house, so they would be. That came from people literally, like, you know how they have a wake service.
Right.
So it was really waiting, like literally, because they didn't have no medical way to find out somebody was dead or not.
Right.
So they
There you go.
literally, people would stand around and wait on somebody to wake up. And after a while, they just got to figure, well,
They ain't waking.
And even like long before that, when they buried people, they would cut a small hole in the box and tie it to their foot and put a bell outside of the grave. So there would be a string tied to a bell, and it would be tied to their toe. So if they woke up in the box, the bell would ring, and they would know to dig them up.
You ain't fucking with me because I said my grandma wore panties.
I'm serious. That was that's a real thing. So,
but you know what? And I can relate.
yeah.
I can believe
so
that.
it evolved from people waiting, having the deceased person in the bed,
Right.
to that custom went from that to bringing them back to the house in a casket.
Right.
And then the funeral homes got big enough to where you could have them there.
Yeah, because like I said, you know, that particular funeral home, it was small, man, and during the day, you know, if it just so happened wasn't nobody else, you know, in the past and they had to use the funeral home, it was a window, you know, so when you pass by, they actually had it where you could actually view like a drive-through pretty much, you know, but the street was probably about 20 yards away, and you could see, somebody in the past, and who they got up in there today or something like that, you know.
That's crazy.
But
Well,
she was the first funeral I ever went to and stuff like, and I didn't, you know, I didn't know about death no more than what was on TV and stuff like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm comedian Shuler King, the comedian/funeral director. Make sure you watch, like, and subscribe to my new podcast, To Laugh at Death.
Besides, you know, with panties on their head and stuff, my grandmother used to eat starch. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, like start with like make potatoes and
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it'd be the hard, crunchy kind. You know, she used to just sit there and eat it and stuff like that. I think it was called Arco. It was in a red and white box, and she'd sit there and just eat, pinch off and eat a piece. And I said, Grandma, can I have some of that? Yeah, I know I'm eating it. I'm like, it got to be good because she eating it, so I had to make it seem like it was good and shit. But she used to do all kind of little trickery things to make you think, because grandmothers know how to make things all right and stuff like that. Just like for the last week or so, we've been having Hurricane Debbie.
Yeah.
It's been raining every day. And don't let man, back in the day in the early 70s and stuff like, man, when the power go out, they don't play with thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
Everything in the house got to be unplugged.
And you have to
Everything.
get on the floor and be quiet.
Get on the floor and be quiet. It be hot in the motherfucker, and you can't talk. You can't talk,
can't say
man.
nothing, yeah.
You can't talk, man. You be sweating like a slave and everything up. And please do not call yourself trying to answer that phone. If a phone ring, you just gotta let that damn thing ring.
If there was a phone.
If there was a
Yeah.
phone.
But you say that was the first funeral you ever went to?
First one I ever went to. And like I said, just sitting there, and she just like she was asleep and stuff like that, And when I touched her, she was hard, and that got to me. I'm like, I said, she must really be. And she still had like a little slight smile on her and stuff. And her hair was real pretty then, just white, just real. And she had on a white dress and everything. But it's just the little things I remember about her because, like I said, every time you see her, she's wearing an apron. All the women at the time, they just wore an apron all day. You never seen her without an apron. But she had this fly swatter. And it wasn't a full fly swatter. It done broke off. But she was accurate with them flies, It used to look like this here, And she could take a fly and go, pop. And you can see the fly pop up and stuff like that. And she'll just take it and pop it out there in the yard or something like that. And then with the fly swatter, it just didn't kill flies. If you didn't do what you said, she was like Clint Eastwood with that fly swatter, bro.
She would smack y'all with the same fly swatter.
Same fly swatter. Then that swatter them probably killed 1,000 flies and been on your ass at the same time.
So it's
bro.
dead fly juice on the fly swatter. And she hit you in the eye with it. So you walking around with pink eye and
Pink
shit.
eye and
You know
everything.
what I mean? All kind of infections in your face.
Everything.
Smack the shit out you.
Yeah, you have flyginas and shit like that, man.
Fly giant?
Yeah, flyginas.
Okay.
And then my grandmother, she be in the kitchen, she making something, and my cousin Kim wanted a sandwich, She says, Grandma, can we have a sandwich? Can we have a sandwich? I want one too. And she said, we ain't got no lammy meat, They call bologna lammy meat.
Lammy. Okay. I thought you meant like salami.
I was thinking salami too, but she was saying, well, we don't have no lammy meat. My cousin just, I want to. And she said, well, here, come get this ass sandwich.
Hold on. What? You talking about rump roll?
No.
So you come get an ass sandwich?
No, air.
Oh, air sandwich. I
Air
thought you said ass sandwich.
No, air. She just took a piece of bread and folded it up. Said, here.
That's what we call a wish sandwich. Huh?
And see, but we thinking that shit's so delicious because it's an air sandwich, We didn't have.
But it would be delicious though.
We didn't have. I wish we could have had some syrup or something put on it.
Nah, but if you was hungry enough, 2 slices of bread together was delicious.
Yeah, but we thinking cause it's coming from grandma, so it's got to be delicious. She
Hell
just take
yeah.
and fold it like that.
That's all you got to do.
And I'm eating mine. And I'm like, it's good. I'm opening it up. I'm like, I love ass sandwiches.
It is, and then this thing about it though, people say that's for poor people. Then when you turn around and make some money and you go to the store and buy a croissant, a croissant ain't nothing but 2 damn pieces of sliced bread together. It's the same amount of bread.
There you go.
Same amount of bread. Ain't nothing but a damn croissant. You know what I mean? Call it a pastry or something. It ain't nothing but a damn sugar sandwich.
Yeah, but when we moved on up, we moved up to syrup though, man. And shit, syrup sandwiches, boy. That shit. Matter of fact, when I get home today, I'm thinking I'm gonna fix me a syrup sandwich, bro.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah, just for the hell. And one more thing about my grandma, man. Man, she could cook. Everything is cooked from scratch and stuff like that. And the one thing that we didn't want to do, because she baked cakes, pies, all that kind of stuff. But the one thing we never wanted to do was trick or treating. We ain't never want to go to grandma's house to get nothing. Mama said, come on, you know she want to see your mom. We don't want to go to grandma's house this time. She said, come on, you know she want to see you. We get over there. She go, oh, look at y'all. We go trick or treat. She took a pair of tongs, opened up the oven, pull out a hot ass sweet potato, drop it in your bag and fuck all your candy up, man. Fuck all the candy up, man. Man, you got Now-Laters tasting like sweet potatoes, Snicker bars tasting like, even rock candy tastes like sweet potatoes and shit like that, you know. And that's what, cause they didn't pass out candy and shit, man.
Your great grandmother would take a hot ass sweet potato.
That thing be smoking. That thing be smoking.
Out of the oven and just drop it like she wouldn't put no.
Drop it like it's hot.
she wouldn't put no aluminum foil on that.
Nah,
a butt naked hot ass sweet potato.
Them motherfuckers been cooking all day, waiting for motherfuckers to come trick or treat, man. And I couldn't wait till Monday to go back to school to trade candy with somebody. You know, man, I get all that good shit, man. They say, man, them Now-Laters taste like sweet potato, man. Yeah, Now-Laters make sweet potato flavor. But that's the only reason. That's the only time we didn't really want to go see it, because we knew we were gonna get that hot ass sweet potato, man.
Mo, that shit don't even make sense. That shit make absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah,
so I mean, but you appreciate it as your grandmama. You can't talk bad about grandma.
No, and imagine pulling that potato out, man. You got like 30 different kind of candies stuck to that motherfucker, man.
I just imagine some little ass kids walking around with a heavy ass, hot ass sweet potato, burning up his damn bag, melting all the chocolate and shit.
It actually wasn't the bag, it was a pillowcase. You know,
So you got a hot, wet ass sweet potato in a pillowcase full of candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That
just crying, walking around,
trying to make that Snicker taste like a Snicker, man. But it got that sweet potato taste to it, man.
Sweet per Snicker.
Sweet.
That is hilarious, man. Damn, I never even thought I never would. If you could have paid me $1 million, I never would have guessed shit like that.
Yeah.
Now, butt naked sweet. I could have seen if she put it in like a aluminum foil or some kind of Tupperware box. She just took it straight out the oven.
Everything from scratch back in the day, bro.
I mean, I get that part, but I'm saying no kind of covering.
Yeah, I don't even think.
Did it still have skin on it?
Oh yeah, it had the skin on it and everything. Yeah, it had the skin on it and everything.
So it was roasted.
That motherfucker was on fire. And so you could call it roasted if that's what y'all call it, but that motherfucker was on fire.
A hot ass sweet potato.
My brother was eating his, and he peeled it back a little bit. Man, that shit like a fireplace. Nothing but smoke coming up out that motherfucker, man. He back there eating it because we had a country square, one of them station wagon country square. He back there eating his. You can hear.
I'm sorry. All right. Okay, all right. Moving on, man. You also told me about your brother Gary.
Greg, my brother Greg. Yeah.
Greg.
See, I have 4 siblings. It's because there's 11 of us. 4 of them passed on, and my brother Greg, and he was the smallest of all the brothers. You know, he probably never weighed no more than about 145, 150 pounds. You know, so but he was like our Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because when he drank, can't get that motherfucker shut up, man. talk,
Yeah.
know everything. But when he's not drinking, you never know he in the room, you know. But we used to like when he get a drink, because like you were growing up in the 70s, we ain't had no internet. So your family and everything is your entertainment. And you could talk about anything when you didn't have a drink. And we country, man, we had hogs, chicken, goats and stuff like that. And one time he done got to drinking and the goat was messing up some shit, man. And somebody said, the goat done got it, Greg. Said, God, I'm tired of this damn goat. He went there and grabbed the goat and stuff like that.
What was the goat doing?
The goat, eating the clothes, chewing on the clothes that was on the clothesline.
Wow. Okay.
Couldn't
so y'all had
we had a clothesline. We had no wash and dry. Yeah, man, we had a few goats and hogs, chicken, bamboo.
Loose goats running around.
Well, sometimes they would get out. You know, they had a pen, we had a pen for them and stuff. Because my pops, he bought it, you know, to eat up all this. You know, we had but goats can eat some shit, man, and clear that shit out, man.
Yeah.
But this goat got out. Named Billy. He was a Billy goat. Name was Billy. Billy eating clothes.
So he was a Billy goat. Y'all named him Billy.
Name was Billy. Billy Dix. Yeah, we claimed him on tax return and everything.
Yeah, I would have too.
But he
Billy
was
Dix.
chewing on the clothesline, and my brother Greg went out there and grabbed it. Somebody said, headbutt him. He said, can't headbutt no goat. Who can't headbutt no goat? Man, they went at it, man.
Your brother went at it with the goat?
With the goat. Bow y'all. You can see a little scar. They said, yeah, that hurt. No, they ain't hurt. Do it again. Who, you think I won't? Boom. They did it about 3 or 4 different times and stuff like that, man.
Why the hell was your brother, he was drunk?
Drinking, man. Drinking, man. I come from a drinking family, man. My family, that's why you very rarely see me anything to drink, man, because I'm subject to that, man.
I'd hate to see your ass drunk. I've never seen you drunk.
Right.
I've never seen you with a drink, period. Honestly. You know
Right. Because even at the comedy clubs, I'll drink a soda or orange juice or something, you know.
Yeah, I don't even want to see you.
But I do take a social drink from every now and then, you know, if somebody celebrates something, hey, let's take a shot or something like that, you know, I'll do that. And it's been a year since I drank. I like beer and stuff like that, man, but I even in the military, because you ain't got nothing but to do but drink there. And I messed around and got on the wrong ship one night. Drink, cause stationed out in California. And you ever heard of they call it Cisco? You ever heard of Cisco? It's a drink.
Oh yeah,
it's
little
a drink.
Sweet little.
Yeah. Don't take it for granted, bro. That's Cisco.
Hold on here. Damn it, Mo, you got drunk off of Cisco?
It was quite a few Ciscos.
Oh, okay.
And see, I'm drinking them. I'm like, man, this ain't nothing but wine coolers.
Was they serving it at the orgy?
No. This was just out in town, man.
Okay.
Drinking them. Man, that shit had me messed up, man. And then we got back to 32nd Street in San Diego. You know, all I wanted to do was get back and go to sleep and stuff. And the ship that I was on was called the Fort McHenry. And the sister ship, Fort McHenry is the 43, the whole number is 43. The Comstock is number 42. And I thought I was going on the Fort McHenry, that's my ship. But I went on the Comstock. Got down all the way down to the berth and everything. Man, I get to my rack, man, motherfucker sleeping in my rack. Well, it would have been my rack if I was on the right ship. Man, we got to fight. You ain't never know me to be fighting and violent and all that shit either, man.
Right.
That's why I got away from alcohol, man.
So you was drinking Cisco.
Drinking Cisco.
And got on the wrong ship.
Wrong ship.
You mistook a big. Did it even look like the ship you was
Yeah,
on?
they identical except for the whole number.
Okay. But you didn't see that. You just got on the ship.
Just got on.
You went all the way down to the barracks, I guess.
They call it the berthings on the ship.
Okay. And then it was a guy sleeping in his bed. And you thought it was your bed.
2 in the morning.
So you woke a guy up 2 in the morning thinking he was in your damn bed, and then y'all got to fight.
Oh yeah, you got to get out of my rack, man. You know, and then
so he was in his drawers.
In a draw. Sometimes you got to fight a motherfucker in his drawers, man. You know, especially if it's in your rack, you know. And
at least what you thought.
It would have been my rack and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when the lights and stuff came on, you know, people breaking us up and shit, and they were like, who are you? I'm like,
I don't recognize none of these damn
None of them, man. None of them. And then the only reason I didn't get busted down in rank, I had a cool captain, man. You know, he said it was their fault for letting me even come. They call it the quarter deck. You know, you have to ask permission to get on the ship and everything.
Yeah.
So I got past all that, you know, and he said, look, I'm not gonna bust you down in rank, but they sent me to they call it CAC, you know, alcohol rehab and stuff like that. But I really didn't need it because I just had a bad night, you know. Even when I got out there, the CAC, that was you ever heard of the movie Top Gun?
Yeah.
Miramar, that's where they had it at. So I said, well, keep them getting busted down. Yeah, I go out there for a couple of weeks, you know.
Yeah.
But man, you sitting in circles with guys that have some real problems and shit, man. And
here you are one damn night.
Yeah. And you know what they said, you know, it's just like on TV. Introduce yourself, you know, Mo and all. They say, you know, say you're alcohol. I said, I'm not alcohol. I had a bad night.
So now they think you really
and I'm in denial. Now I'm in denial. Now I'm in denial. You know, I'm like, no, But after about 2 or 3 days of that shit, cause they don't relent, man. I'm like, okay, but I just had a bad night, man. Cause man, that be dude, when they talk about their problem, I didn't know you could drink like Listerine and all. Man, these dudes was drinking all
Rubbing
kind of shit,
alcohol,
everything, rubbing alcohol.
Yeah. I had a great aunt who used to drink rubbing alcohol.
I'm like, I'm in here with some people with some real goddamn problems, man.
Yeah.
But
all because of Cisco.
All because of Cisco, and I haven't touched it since. And after it's not graduate, but once you complete the course and stuff like that, we all went down to Tijuana and got fucked up.
and you had to go through all of that. You had to go through all of that because you had some Cisco one.
I had a bad night.
You had a bad night, drank some Cisco, and all that happened.
All that happened.
You know what's crazy about that? You know what they make Cisco with?
I have no idea.
Sweet potatoes. No. No.
And I should have known because the bottle was hot than a motherfucker, man. The bottle was hot. You had to drink that motherfucker with a pot holder, man. You had to drink it with a pot holder, man.
Nah, I'm playing. I don't know.
Hey. That was a good one there, bro. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one.
Okay, so tell me about your parents.
Man, my parents, they were together for, I think, over 50 years and stuff like that. And they polar opposite. My mom's sweet, kind, hardworking and stuff like that. And my father, you see, I never had a good relationship with my father until after I joined the military. You know, we wasn't the kind of family that grew up saying I love you and hug you and stuff like that. And my father, he was a legit stone. He was an alcoholic and stuff like that. But as you get older, I learned things about my father because I hear other people talking about him and stuff, and I didn't know it then. My father, back in the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, he was the first black commercial electrician in the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Oh, wow.
You know, the very first, commercial electrician is a whole lot different than just being a regular electrician because he ended up getting a contract to do Fort Jackson. He was in charge of the Strong Thurman building and stuff like that. You know, and he was good at what he did, but he was a hard head. You done heard me talking in some of my bits about my father. He was a hard drinker, man, and he stay fucked up, man. You know, and he could get really, really mean and stuff like that. You know, but like I said, I never had a good relationship with him until I was like 20. I joined the military at 22. And he never told me he was proud of me until after I joined the military. You know, because he came up through a hard time, and I didn't know that as a kid. And I'm like, man, I ain't gonna never drink, man, if I'm gonna be like him and stuff like that, because he was mean and shit like that, man. But he provided like a motherfucker for, but I didn't know that, because he was the type of dude, he'll bring his whole check home and give it to mom. Mom used to pay all the bills, she do the bills and stuff, but he's giving her the, but I didn't see that. I'm thinking mom paying all the bills and stuff like that, but he coming home giving her the check and stuff like that. And when he never, I can remember getting a whooping from him maybe 3 times. Now, he threatened you every day with an ass whooping and stuff like that. But that's why I thank God for older brothers and shit, because they let you know what not to do with Bobby and shit. Like, yeah, you can't come at him like that and shit. But I can only remember I got 1,000 whippings from my mom. And I only got maybe 2 or 3 from him, because he very rarely, whoop us and stuff like that. But I tell you one thing, I go through them 1,000 again before I get them damn 3 calls.
I was about to say.
Ooh, man, when he hit, he snotting shit coming all out his nose and shit. He brutal with it and stuff like that, man.
Especially if he was drunk. That means he ain't feel nothing.
He ain't feel nothing, And I remember this one particular time, we had a gravel driveway, and I had an old broomstick, and I'm out there batting rocks and stuff like that. And my mom came out, she said, boy, quit batting them rocks. Your dad done paid for them gravels and stuff, I'm like, yes, ma'am. She go to the house, back to batting rocks again. And man, and this car came by and it busted the back window out.
Oh.
And the guy turned around.
So you were pretty good at it.
Yeah, yeah. The guy turned around, and he came, knocked on the door. He talked to my mom and stuff like that. He said, "Yeah, he just broke my window." She said, "Yeah, he was out there batting them rocks and stuff like that." And then, so I'm like, "Man, Mom, about to tear my ass up." She said, "I ain't gonna whoop you. I'm gonna tell your daddy."
Oh. Which is worse than the whooping.
Hey, I'm like this. Come on, Mama, you whoop me. Mama, you whoop. Don't tell him, Mama, you whoop me. Mama, you whoop me, Mama. Because you whoop me, man. But that was the last one I ever got from him, man. I mean, he really told me because he had to pay for the window,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it was about $11 or something, but that was still a lot of money back then.
$11? I'd have shot you.
Yeah.
$11 worth of ass whooping. That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
Because gas was 14 cents.
See,
it's
an old
$11 is a lot of damn money. You know how many gallons of gas that is?
Yeah. Man, it's an old gas station there in Blythewood, man. You can see like the faded price on it. The faded price is 93 cents regular. Then they got the unleaded. I'm like, man, that was back in the day when gas was, it was.
I remember when it was like $1. And like 87 was about 87 cents.
78. I remember 78 cents because the first car I ever bought, I had bought a 75 Grand Prix, but I bought it in '84. But it was my first one, man, and the gas was 78 cents a gallon, and it was one of them. It had one of them old school. You remember them gas tank? You pulled the license plate tag down?
Oh yeah,
that's what my gas tank was, man.
Yeah. Usually now you see drug dealers with those cars. Yeah. You know what I mean? Somebody, if you see somebody pull the license plate down to pump gas, that's first of all that's a big ass gas tank.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and then back in the day, you pumping gas like that, and people fill it up. All you had to do is go switch that thing back and put it, because it had them little dial. It ain't the digital thing.
Yeah.
So you go reset it, it'll go back to zero. You done probably got about what $10 worth of gas, but when you go in there, you only pay for like $2, but you got a full tank.
So you was stealing gas?
I was borrowing until I could be able to pay, pay for a full tank of gas, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about, Mo. You a Christian man. But that was back. That
was back in the day.
That was your orgy days.
Everybody did, orgy days.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, orgy days eating sweet potatoes,
See,
bro.
yeah, sweet potatoes. That's why you was lasting so long during the orgy. You had a stomach full of sweet potatoes.
Stomach full of sweet potatoes,
ain't
bro.
no sweet potatoes is like an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, that shit had you so high, man. I was walking around with drawers on my head and stuff like that.
No, man.
That was before do-rags and shit, though.
Apparently so. Apparently, I ain't never never mind. I ain't gonna talk about your grandmama walking around dry. I ain't gonna do that, man. That's your thing.
Grandmother, aunts, they all used to do it, man. They all used to do it.
Were the panties inside out?
They had to look ridiculous with them inside out.
You know what? No, that's it. Yeah. We good? This all?
No. Well, actually, my pop, man.
I was about to say, you got more. Hell, I thought you was done. I could have sworn I was ready to,
Well, and like I said, I didn't learn to love my pop, man. I loved him, but I didn't know. And he didn't finally tell me he loved me until after I got in the military. We went home, man. He was like, man, I'm proud of you, man. You went in there and you're doing anything, man. You're doing something with your life and stuff. Because he wanted us to be an electrician. He tried to teach us how to be like, man, blueprints. He could read a blueprint. He could look at you could unfold it. That's when they had them folded out.
Yeah.
Man, you can unfold a damn blueprint right there because they having problems with something, a breaker or something like that. Pop said, there go the problem right there. I'm like, how the fuck can he tell that? That's the problem. And that's exactly what it'd be. Like I said, he was real smart at that, and he was trying to teach us with it and stuff. He would take us to work with him. We were like 7, 8 years old. But he'll tell you how to do the shit, man. I'm getting hit and shit. I'm like, Pop, I keep getting hit. He said, shit, if you're going to be an electrician, you're going to take a hit. He said, if a dude tell you he's an electrician, he said he never been shot, don't let him touch your shit. Because you're going to get shot, from time to time and stuff like that.
Hell no. That's for something to part of the job.
Yeah, but 2 of my brothers, they picked it up, man. They picked it up real good. But I said, nah, I can't be no electrician. I'm going to do fucking comedy or some shit like that.
Hey.
And that wasn't it was always a dream of mine, but like I said, I didn't know how to be a comedian and stuff like that. But I joined the military. I became an electrical mechanical engineer, you know, and that's what I did in the military. And but man, with Pop, man, the funny shit that he used to do, he was funny, not trying to be funny. You know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
Just did some funny shit, man. You know, like being in the military. Now Pop, he the type of person he won't tell you right. You know, and he ain't gonna say he wrong. He'll tell you shit mean the same thing. You know, like one time, the SC&G, that's a power company there in Columbia. I think they Dominion or something now. But back in the day, man, it was SC&G, and they used to do shit that was underground. You know, pull the manhole cover, and they had like a yellow tube going down and shit. They were down there for hours. Me and my pop, my brother, we were standing there, like, damn, what the fuck they do? So we were looking in the manhole cover, looking down in there. Pop said, shit, ain't nowhere in the world I go down there. I get down there and get amnesia. Like, what the fuck you gonna get down there and forget? He said, I ain't gonna forget nothing. I just don't like being in dark, closed spaces.
Oh, you been claustrophobic.
They said, you mean claustrophobic? Yeah, shit, same thing. No, the fuck it ain't the same. No, the fuck it ain't the same thing. That shit ain't the same thing, man. You know. But like I said, he ain't gonna tell you right or you wrong. He tell you shit be the same thing. And I remember one time one of his buddies, Mr. Henry, they locked him up for something. He said, yeah, they done locked Mr. Henry ass up. So what they lock him up for? They locked him up for being a pedestrian. I said, being a pedestrian? Yes. He said, yeah, we told his ass about hanging around that damn high school, fuck with them little young girls. Say they get him being a pedophile? Yeah, boy, shit, same thing. No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't the same thing, man. You know, but like I said, he can tell you right or he wrong. And being in the military, man, I remember when I was stationed in Japan. And back then, you know, it's still what the internet and stuff did, you know, so you call home and, you know, try to get all the information you can while you're overseas and shit, man. And I called home this one particular time, my sister, she'd found a lump in her, so they were gonna have to do a biopsy. Yeah, she had to get a biopsy. She had to get a biopsy and shit, like, you know. And she was crying. You know, I'm talking to her. You know, I'm like, sis, you know, we ain't gonna claim none of that shit. You know, like, go get your biopsy and shit. You know. I said, we about to deploy for like 2 weeks, and I said, you know, when we get back from deployment, I'm gonna call, you know, see how everything went. So when we get back from the deployment and shit, I go to call, man, the wrong motherfucker answered the phone. Pop answered the phone. I said, Pop, yeah, I'm just calling to check on sis. Yeah, boy, yeah. They did an autopsy on her this morning. I'm saying an autopsy. I'm like, Red Cross or nobody ain't, you know, because Red Cross usually get in touch with you to let you know if something happened to your family member. I said, an autopsy, yeah. He said, matter of fact, your mom down there with her right now. Then it clicked. I'm like, I'm talking to Pop. I said, Pop, you mean she got a biopsy? Yeah, boy, yeah, shit, same thing. No, the fuck it ain't, man. Who the fuck come home from an autopsy? You might go to a funeral home, but goddamn it, your ass ain't coming home, man. You know, shit, same thing.
Yeah. That's crazy as hell, man. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, man, Pop, man, you know, I miss him now. You know, well, of course you miss people when they're gone and stuff, but it's, like I say, the shit that he used to do, man, like I say, it's 11 of us, you know. And I come from a big family, you know, everybody in our neighborhood had big families and stuff like that. And I remember one particular time somebody called and said, Dad, why you got so many kids? He said, shit, back then we used to just leave it in. We used to just leave it in, man.
You're funny enough. That's how you make kids now.
Yeah, that's how you make it, man.
That's how I made mine.
Oh yeah.
Leave it in till it dry.
Just leave it in.
That's what you do.
You ain't even got no more tears in your eyes, bro. You can't cry. You can't even cry, man.
Yeah, leave it in, let it dry, let it take hold.
Yeah, man. But some of the shit Pop used to do, man, because the dude had no shame, man. He'll walk around in drawers in front of company and all kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
And Pop was the type, like I say, it's 11 of us, man. We're in a house, we're in a 3-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. Pop the kind of dude, he ain't locked no doors and shit, man. So you got to go use the bathroom. You walk in, he for some reason, when he take his shit, he got to be butt-ass naked. Butt-ass naked. Everybody at least lock the door or something like that, you know. Be sitting there, man, butt-ass naked, man.
He ain't want to mess up his shirt.
He ain't want to mess up. And the thing that he would do, you know, like one time, you know, Mom had to fix his plate and stuff like that. And she said, go tell your daddy a plate ready and stuff like that. I said, he in there taking a shower. Then I walked by the bathroom. He said, hey, go grab my plate for me. I go grab. So I bring him. Man,
Hold on. Your daddy was in there taking the shit?
No, he was taking a shower. This time
He's
he was
taking a shower.
He was taking a shower, but he heard mom say something. He told me to bring his plate.
Why he was in the shower?
But they tell you don't fuck with a man that eat when he in the shower, man.
Your daddy stand up in the shower eating.
Sweet potatoes, whatever.
Well, I know he had sweet potatoes on the damn plate.
Whatever the fuck mom cooked, But yeah, he would eat in the shower and shit like that, man. And I thought the dude was just. I wanted to be like him in certain ways, cause it'd be cold in the motherfucker outside, man. He'd walk out to the mailbox in a t-shirt and boxers, and mailbox are good. I'm like, that motherfucker, I can't wait till I get big so I don't get cold no more. Oh, that motherfucker cold, man. He just crazy as hell, man. That liquor keeping him warm and shit, man. Man, I got on 2 coats and a turtleneck, man, freezing to death. And he out there reading the mail as he walking back. I was like, that motherfucker ain't cold. I said, man, when I get big, man, I ain't gonna never be cold again. He was just crazy as hell.
Rest in peace to your dad, man. Good Jesus. How long has it been since he passed?
He passed in 2008. My mom passed in 2006.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of lost. Yeah, kind of close.
Rest in peace to them, man. Yo, man, my guy, it's been a pleasure.
Man, it's always a pleasure, bro.
A pleasure,
man, we got to do this again, man.
We talk about them damn sweet potatoes, bro. I'm coming to your house to get some sweet potatoes.
Yeah, man.
I know you got some.
And I'm gonna have to get some of my sisters and shit them to co-sign on them panties too, bro.
Nah, we good.
You don't need a co-sign.
We good on that. We ain't gotta talk about that. We good on that, bro. I promise you, bro. My guy, man.
I appreciate you, baby
man.
boy.
Hey,
I'm Big Mo Dixon, man. You can find me on TikTok at Big Mo Dixon. That's BIGMO DIXON, not MOE. BIGMO. Same thing on Facebook, Big Mo Fan Club, BIGMO Dixon, DIXON. Now, Morellis Dixon gonna come up because Morellis is my real name, when people know you by your real, they say, hey, Morellis, hey, somebody know me for real.
Yeah. Somebody from the bank. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching my new podcast, To Laugh at Death. I'm comedian Shuler King, the comedian/funeral director. I appreciate you, love you. Like I always say, love God, love yourself, love each other.
All right.
Thank you.